All right, folks, give me just 1 second here. Give me 1 second here. All right. All right, we are live on YouTube, and tonight we are going to be discussing the sad Aussie Bushman, and I'm also going to be discussing why I feel that YouTube should remove and ban the entire MGTOW Manosphere community off of their platform. Yes, you heard me say it. So stick around for all that and much, much more that's coming right up! Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing, and that is if you are open to suggestion and change. Please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after banging that bell, if that pop-up box pops up, make sure that you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You won't miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure that on your mobile device, your tablet or your phone or any other mobile device you may have, that you have the YouTube app set to receive notifications at a device level. All right. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. I need to switch over to my live control room. Folks, I put this together at the very last minute, kind of rushing to get this thing going here. And I'm actually starting a little bit earlier than I was going to start it. I was going to start it at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. But I decided to start a little bit early because I was supposed to be on a live stream on Brutally Lawrence channel. With, I believe, a creator named Creator Madness. I believe he was known as the Joker in the past. I believe it's the same dude. And I was communicating with Lauren about this a couple days ago. She was actually on my panel a few days ago on one of my shows. I told her to reach out to me as soon as possible to send me a link so we can promote this through the Discord and give me enough time to prepare for the show. And as I was doing my show earlier today, which ended probably about 4 hours ago or so. About 4 hours ago, I still hadn't heard from her. I finally heard from her when my show ended, and she told me the show is still happening at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So I said, okay, great. Let me know as soon as you have this thing set up, because, I want to plan another show I'm doing around it. I have other things to do. And what ended up happening was I did not hear from Lauren. I went to her channel. The show was not live. And then I saw an event schedule for 6:20 p.m. My time, which is 9:20 Eastern. The show still hadn't started. And then the show, I guess, started 15, 20 minutes after that. And, Lauren, let me send you a message here. I'm not upset at you, Lauren. I'm not upset at you at all. But I got to be honest with you, Lauren. And I don't know how else to say this without offending you and getting you on my bad side like many others are right now. Like, you didn't communicate with me. The lack of communication, the lack of preparation, it's not going to work for me. I'm a busy business professional that schedules my shit. And I need consistency and things to be scheduled and to be, followed up on. And it just didn't happen. And now I know Lauren's running her show right now at the same time. I'll get to more of that in just a little bit. And, she's probably going to be upset for me not being there. Well, Lauren, I tried to communicate with you in advance. I tried to, help you set this thing up. And there was just a lack of communication on your end. And I hate to say it. That's just the truth. I'm not trying to kick you down. I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm not trying to say anything negative. I'm just stating the exact facts that happened. So in the future, Lauren, if you want to schedule something, it's going to have to be scheduled in advance, prepared in advance. And when the starting time, starts, when the starting time is scheduled, I mean, we're going to have to start on time. Now, I understand sometimes I start some of my shows late, but when I have guests on my show, I've always started on time because I value, respect, and appreciate their time for being there. Lucy Francis says, I'd like to bang somebody's bell, all right. Whose bell is that, Lucy Francis? And on top of that, Lauren, I know you're going to probably come back and watch parts of this replay, or people will tell you to watch parts of this replay. Here's the thing. I peeked into your live stream chat earlier, and you've got a lot of people talking shit about me, Lauren. And had I been a guest on your show, in all honesty, I would not have felt right or felt comfortable being a guest on somebody's show where the channel owner and host of the show is allowing other people, especially moderators, to talk shit about me. So, Lauren, here's the thing. Here's my advice to you. If you want to work with me, Lauren, in the future, you're going to have to make a decision of whether to want to be friends with people that talk shit about me and join forces with them, or you're going to have to just remove those people or get them to stop, which they won't. So you're going to have to remove those people and then work with me. I'm not going to, Lauren, you're playing both sides of the fence because you're trying to like everybody and you're trying to get everyone to like you, and you don't want the same shit to happen to you that's happening to me. If you remove the people that you're supposed to remove, they're going to start attacking you and doing the same shit they're doing to me. So instead of removing them, which is the right thing to do, and working with good people like me that can actually help you grow and bring value to your channel, you're gonna keep them around, and you're gonna try to keep me around too. So that's as far as that goes there. I'm actually kind of happy I didn't go on the show because I'm not gonna sit there and be a part of a show where the channel owner is gonna let people talk shit about me. You've got people moderated there like Christina C. and I think V. Blake Rose and some of those other people. Like, if I go over there right now and just take a look at, who's moderated on that channel, it's just absolutely ridiculous, Let's see. Yeah, she's got V. Blake Rose moderated. She's got Christina C. moderated, Like, look, you're going to have to make a decision, Lauren, because I can't even you're a moderator on my channel, and I'm not going to sit around and work with somebody that's trying to play both sides of the fence. In essence, if you have moderated these people that are attacking me, Lauren, you, in essence, are saying that you're okay with them you're okay with them attacking me, whether you feel that way or not, because you trust them with a mod wrench. And at the same time, you wanted me to come onto your show and be a guest on your show with these people that are moderators on your channel, that are my haters, that have been attacking me and talking all this shit about me. It makes no sense, Lauren. I think what's going to probably happen, Lauren, is more than likely I'm probably going to be removing you next. I hate to say it, Lauren, but I'm probably going to have to remove you unless you make a decision of removing these people. I'm not going to play this game anymore. And I'm sure there are people listening to this show over here and going back and forth between both channels and telling you what's going on, but I really don't care. I'm really tired and done with this bullshit. Yeah. Like, look at Christina Camacho in her chat saying, if you want to work with him and be friends with him, you cannot be friends with us. No, you know what? We could all be friends, Christina, you stupid ass bitch. We could all be friends. But the problem is that if people don't agree exactly with your agenda, then you kick them down and don't want to be friends with them. It's not possible for you and your friends to be friends with anyone else that doesn't completely agree with your agenda within the Susie group. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom fucking line. And I'm done with it. So I'm going to have to say this. Okay. All right. Listen. I'm going to tell you something to the guy that I have an agreement with. You've been talking a lot of shit about me, and you've been violating our deal. You are violating our deal. I haven't mentioned your name or anything, but you're taking advantage of the fact that you feel you could run your goddamn fucking mouth and me not say anything about it. Okay? All I'm going to tell you is this. If you continue to fucking coming at me and talking shit about me, the guy I have a deal with, the 34-year-old guy from Florida, then I'll come at you again. And I will tell you, if you start live streaming if you start relaying my streams again, I'll flag your fucking ass down every time for copyright. And I will get you for copyright every fucking time. So don't fuck with me. I'm fucking sick of you fuckers. All these people are fucking mentally and emotionally unstable. These people are fucking sick in the fucking head. And all they have to do is go the fuck away. They don't like me, so be it. They don't fucking like me. You all don't fucking like me. Okay? You don't believe in the same things I do. That's your choice and your right to not like me. So why not just chalk it up to you not liking me and then going away? Because when I don't like somebody, I remove them and then I'm done with them. I never talk about them again. But what happens out here on YouTube is you folks like to talk shit because it gets you attention on your fucking YouTube channels. And without me, you get no fucking attention. None. Zero zip, because you guys have no content. You guys have shit content. You have nothing. Look at your fucking views when you don't talk about me. But when you talk about me, your fucking views skyrocket, right? What the fuck? They're a bunch of kindergartners, Lucy. Hey, California Nerf, welcome to the show. And all these people are going back and forth between Brutally Lauren's show and my show. That's what they do. They hop back and forth. Because they're curious to hear what I'm going to say. You don't like me, so why don't you go your own fucking way and get the fuck out of here? If you don't fucking like me, then stop following me. It's as simple as that. What the hell don't you understand about that? What part of that don't you understand? You don't like me. I accept the fact that you don't like me. So why do you continue to talk about me each and every fucking day on all these people's channels? Why do you keep coming back and thumbing down my videos from multiple stock accounts? Don't you have better shit to do? You guys are sick in the fucking head. You don't like me. So the fuck what? You don't like me. I accept that. I fucking accept the fact that you don't like me. So if you don't fucking like me, go your own way. And never mention me again. I haven't mentioned you motherfuckers at all. But I'm sick of this shit. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. Lauren, I'm going to remove you as a moderator from my channel. Because you basically are allowing people to come into your chat with moderator wrenches and talk shit about me. And you are a moderator on my channel. And you know what? I don't tolerate any of my moderators allowing other people to go into their channels, especially with mod wrenches on your channel or their channels, and talking shit about me. I'm done, Lauren. I'm done, Brutally Lauren. You cannot keep playing both sides of the fence, Lauren. You can't. That's like Marcel used to do. Marcel Harding 5 or Marcel Art or Marcel's painting channel or whatever the fuck he is nowadays. You can't play both sides of the fence to try to appease people or to try to prevent this crazy, sick, emotionally sick in the head audience that's been attacking me. You want to prevent them from attacking you is what you want. You fear if you call them out, you're going to lose your entire audience, which you will, and you fear being attacked, which they will attack you because that's how sick these people are. But at the same time, I don't want to put up with it, and I don't want to work with you, Lauren, or deal with you if you feel it's okay what these people are doing to me. And by you having them moderated, you're basically saying, I trust you folks. And I'm cool with you talking shit about Eli in my fucking chat. Don't play dumb, Lauren. It's clearly in your fucking chat on your stream. It's fucking stupid as fuck. Unfucking believable. Yeah, Lucy says, Eli, they cannot logically comprehend. I seriously believe that they are mentally challenged in some form or another. Oh, yeah, they are mentally challenged and they're emotionally unstable, Lucy. I'm sick of this shit. Anyway, so here's the thing. Tonight, I'm going to talk about sad Aussie Bushman. Because there are people, including the person I mentioned earlier, not by name, the person, the 34-year-old from Florida that I have an agreement with to not talk about. And he's even been talking about me and basically saying that he's pissed off at Mad Aussie or Sad Aussie Bushman or Bitchman, like I'll say here. And he said that, you know what? You're not allowed to cuck bust Eli with us because of the fact that, you know, you kept going back to him and you kept giving him chances. No, I kept giving him chances. He kept coming back to me, begging me for chances. And you don't know the truth about what happened with Sad Aussie Bushman because you've been cherry picking through my streams. You have not been watching my streams. You've been cherry picking my streams. So tonight, I'm going to show you what Bushman did. I'm going to play clips from the stream last week where he and JB Gunner and King of All MGTOW, a good friend of mine, was on, and he was going at it with King of All MGTOW. And he basically was getting emotionally disturbed, and he was whining like a little bitch because King of All MGTOW was stating an opinion about something that happened in the past regarding another creator named Chris Cam 2, and he was stating an opinion. And I could not believe Bushman's behavior on this. It was ridiculous. And then Bushman earlier today, Bushman, I know you're watching, you did a stream talking shit about me. And then you're such a fucking pussy, Bushman, that you took down your stream right when you finished. If you got something to say to me, Bushman, say it to my face or keep up your goddamn stream so I can hear what you said. But no, you're a scaredy cat, Bushman. You're a weak man. You're very weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. Yes, that's the truth. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you the fuck out. So Bushman, again, why would you take down your stream after talking shit about me and streaming about me while I'm doing my live stream? I don't care that you were streaming and talking shit about me. That's fine. It's your right to do that. But why would you take it down? Why would you take it down right after you finished it? Because you're a sissy, Bushman. Because you're not a real man. Because real men don't behave that way. Real men solve their problems face to face. But no, you gotta run and hide behind your fucking computer and then take down your goddamn stream. I don't take my shit down, Bushman. Very rarely I take my shit down. I only take my shit down, you know, when I need to protect my channel from being taken down by stupid people. But besides that, if I talk about you, I'm going to leave this up. I want you to hear every goddamn word that comes out of my mouth. So here's how this is going to go tonight. I'm only going to be on until 12:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Pacific. So that's as long as the show will go. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share some screenshots before I start playing the clips that'll show Mad Aussie Bushman's or Sad Aussie Bitchman's behavior. And then you folks will see the truth. Okay? So let me do this. Let me go over to the email browser source screen. Okay? These are screenshots from a show that Susie Q7979 did a few days after I exiled Bushman. Let me tell you, this grown-ass man, I think Bushman's in his late 30s or early to mid-40s. He's a grown-ass man. Let's just put it to you that way. Trav, I don't give a fuck, dude. The bottom line is there are a few good MGTOW content creators. You're one of them. But the majority of these people that use the MGTOW label are abusing it and have caused issues. And I'm sick of it, Trav. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. If they want to be fascinated, that's fine. But you want to know what, Trav? I've done nothing wrong. I'm standing up for myself, and I'm calling these motherfuckers out because you know what? I've had enough of their shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. I'm tired of the two-faced people. I'm tired of people enabling stupid people to continue behaving stupid. It's just fucking dumb, dude. It's fucking dumb. So look at Mad Aussie Bushman right here. Look at the screen. Mad Aussie Bushman says, Eli will never take ownership of his shortcomings. Being a total asshole. I always accept responsibility. You want to talk, Bushman? Let's talk man to man. You want to talk man to man, Bushman? Come in on the sock account. Be a fucking man. Come in on the sock account and come on my show right now and let's talk man to man. If you're not a pussy, Bushman, let's talk man to man. Or are you a big sissy, Bushman? He lives in a fantasy world where reality doesn't exist. No, I live in the world of positivity and happiness because I choose that path. Unlike you and these other motherfuckers that choose to live a lonely, miserable, psychopathic life. It's your choice to live your life that way, Bushman. It's my choice to live a life of happiness. But because I choose to live a life of happiness, Bushman, you don't like that because right now you're not capable of being happy. So because you can't be happy, Bushman, you want to kick down anyone else that's happy because you don't feel anyone else deserves to be happy unless you can be happy as well, right, Bushman? That's real masculine behavior, Bushman. Real masculine behavior. Let's go furthermore down here. Okay? Mad Aussie Bushman says, Eli is a beta snowflake cuck. So now, basically, everything that you used to come and say on my show, you didn't mean that. You used to tell me that I'm a good guy and we're on the same page. You told me all this good shit. And just because I kicked you out for you being a whiny bitch, for you not being able to contain your emotions and your emotional shit on my show many times, not just once, you now call me a beta snowflake cuck. If anyone is the cuck, it's you, but I'm not going to stoop down to that level and call you that because you know what? No one deserves to be called that. It's a stupid fucking name, Bushman. And you're no different than these other guys right now. All you're doing right now is what these other guys used to do to me. Because Bushman, you got nothing more to do. You got nothing more to give back because Bushman, you're not capable of working at the level I work and doing the things I do. You're just not capable of that. So you got to do the next best thing that you can think of, which is go on your channel and whine like a little bitch to other people that don't like me that are also acting and whining like little bitches, whether they're male or female. That's all you can fucking do. He is a hardcore leftist. I'm not a hardcore leftist. I'm slightly to the left. I've mentioned that several times. And what's wrong with that? I don't criticize you for being right-winged or whatever the fuck you are. I don't give a fuck about your political views, Bushman. I don't give a fuck about anyone's political views. I care about how people behave and treat others. It doesn't matter what your views are politically. It matters how you are as a human being and how you treat other people, Bushman. That's the bottom line. A reality nonconformant. Nonconformant, I live my own fucking path. I'm going my own way, Bushman, just like you claim to be going your own way. Nonconformant? A reality nonconformant? Dude, are you even educated, bro? You try to talk all these big words like you're this educated guru, dude, but in all honesty, the way you behave, bro, I question your education, brother. But it doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's move forward. Next screenshot. The Mad Aussie Bushman says, at Susie, I told you that I quit, but then I went back and told him what I think of them. Then I wrote my song, Coach Eli's a Tampon. So you went and created a You went and created a video on YouTube and you called it Coach Eli's a Tampon. You're a grown-ass man I think you're in your late 30s, early 40s, Bushman. I'm just going to say 40s. You're a grown man in your 40s. And you're basically stooping down to the level of millennials and post-millennials. You're acting like a fucking 10-year-old, bro. You're acting like a 10 or 13-year-old troll on YouTube, and you're supposed to be a grown-ass man. So you're going to go out there and create a video because we are not able to get along anymore? We weren't meant to get along? I didn't like your behavior, so I removed you. So because I removed you, you couldn't say, okay, dude. And you even said it yourself. You said that you left, but you came back. So you chose, and you left many times, bro. I don't get that. So you chose to leave. So why can't you just walk away peacefully? You go your way, I go my way. Why do you not have to go on your channel and create these videos? Coach Eli's a tampon. I don't give a shit. I didn't even watch that stupid ass shit. I don't watch that shit. You're wasting your fucking time. But what does that do for you? Does it make you feel better because you're insecure and you need your insecure audience that's attacking me to come and validate you on your platform? Is that what you need, Bushman? You need validation because the men, as I know men to be, do not need validation. Validation seeking behavior, Bushmen, is a feminine thing. Women are the ones that need and want validation. That's normal for women. It's not normal for men to be seeking validation, Bushmen. It's fucking annoying for men to be behaving that way, or it's fucking annoying to me to see men like you behaving in that way where you're seeking validation. You should know as a man what you're already worth, Bushman, but you don't! You don't! Excuse me. And then Trim Hits decides to get in. Okay, I just wanted to see who Eli was going at. Now, I'm not going at anyone, Trim Hits. He came at me. You're going to see his behavior, Trim Hits, because I don't know if you pay attention when you're on my shows or if you're just trolling. Suit yourself. But you folks are going to see why. Not only myself, but many other people behind the scenes and the people that still remain on my channel feel that Bushman is way out of line. And he's behaving erratically. He's not behaving masculine. He's behaving more feminine. You're going to see that. All because a man was stating his opinion about a similar subject that Bushman disagreed on. And rather than just saying, okay, I disagree with you, you know, we can agree to disagree, but this is how I feel. But I respect your opinion, but I disagree with it. But instead of that, you act like a little whiny bitch, bitchman. Bitchman, Bushman, whatever. Final screenshot. Matt Aussie Bushman. Susie, play the first 30 seconds of my video, the Eli tampon toilet part. So there he is. Look at this clearly, folks. There he is. He was on Susie's show, and he was seeking validation from a group of psychopathic women that used to be a part of my channel. He was seeking validation. Susie, play the first 30 seconds of my video, the Eli tampon toilet part. Susie, play the video. Please, Susie, play the video because you know what? I need you to validate that I'm right. I need you to validate that I'm right because I'm not man enough yet to do it myself. I can't validate myself because I'm not man enough. What kind of a man behaves that way, Bushman? What kind of a man fucking behaves that way? Your behavior is despicable, man. And you know what? I'm not even really mad at you, Bushman. I'm mad that you have a penis. I'm mad that you're allowed to have a penis. I'm mad because you're allowed to have a penis. Do you think that you're a good example for our young men that need our help today? Bushman, do you think that you're a good example for our young men that are struggling in this modern world of feminism? You think you're a good example to teach them how to be fucking men? Fuck no, you're not! And Mrs. Ka, I saw what you wrote. Mrs. Ka, I have noted that if Eli helps you monetarily, he will remind you of it frequently. No, I don't remind anyone of that, Mrs. Ka. Why don't you send me the proof? Why don't you show me the proof? Or are you just talking out of your ass, Mrs. Ka, because you want to stir the pot and get entertained off it? It's entertainment for you, Mrs. Ka. Mrs. Ka, I've graciously welcomed you back into my house. And if you're going to talk shit about me, make sure you get your facts straight. And have evidence to back up your facts, because I don't do that. I don't remind anyone that I help monetarily. The only time I talk about it is when I use it for example purposes to teach people things as examples. I'm a coach, so I use my real life examples to teach people lessons. That's all I do. I share my stories. That's what I do. If you have a fucking problem with that, Mrs. Ka, or you think that I'm going to remind people of what I do for them, especially if it's monetarily, if I help you monetarily, I help people out of the kindness of my heart, Mrs. Ka. I've helped so many motherfucking people out here for free, I've lost fucking count. So shut your goddamn mouth. Fucking ridiculous people, man. And right below, I didn't even circle it. If Eli wants me to ever talk to him again, he's going to have to PayPal me, what's that, like $1 billion there? How many zeros is that? Fuck you, Bushman. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself, sit and spin, motherfucker. Go sit and fucking spin. You're not worth it, dude. Not fucking worth it. I'm so sick of this shit right now. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Been on for fucking 45 minutes. My average view duration, 4 minutes and 38 seconds, because people are bouncing back and forth from Brutally Lauren's stream to my stream. You folks are morons. You people, the people here that have been banned that want to hear what I have to say, you're fucking morons. Why don't you go the fuck away? Go your own way. I don't want you here. But if you're here and you're desperate to hear what I have to say, then you love me. You love what I have to say. I entertain you because I'm an entertaining guy, right? You look at me as entertainment, right? Because you wish you could be me. You want to be me. You wish you were capable of running live streams like I do. You wish you were as good looking as myself. You wish that you could speak as well as I do. And you wish you could run high quality live streams with audio and video such as I do. You are all jealous of me. That's why you're here. You're all jealous. That's the only logical explanation I come up with. You're all fucking jealous. That's it. You're all fucking jealous. Helmet Boy, Helmet Boy. His name is the Mad Aussie Bushman. I'll give you his channel. No, I'll give you the info, bro, and you do what you gotta do. Bushman, you may be receiving the wrath of the fucking Buddhism hotline. And you deserve every fucking bit of it, fucker! Let me get you that information there. I'm fucking pissed off, Helmet Boy. No, right here, Helmet Boy. There you go. Helmet Boy, the Mad Aussie Bushman. There's his channel. How you doing, Helmet Boy? I am pissed off, Helmet Boy. I can handle it, dude. It's not a big deal. But these motherfuckers, you know why I'm pissed off, Helmet Boy? I'm not pissed off that he's talking shit about me. I'm pissed off that this guy claims to be a MGTOW man that is able to help other men become better men, and he acts like a big fucking pussy. He's a weak motherfucker. I'm gonna play clips from a stream that I did last week where he was on and another friend of mine was on. As a matter of fact, give me a second here. Let me see. What just happened there? What's going on, JB? JB, why can't you come in here on your regular accounts, man? Why can't you come in there on your other accounts, man? By the way, JB, I heard your stream earlier. I left you a private message. I'm sure you got it. I meant everything I said. And I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. We've all been through a lot of shit, man. This whole MGTOW community has been through a lot of shit. It's been a world of shit. And you know what, JB? I gotta give you props. you've definitely come a long way since I first met you. And I say that with good intentions, man. I think you've learned a lot from this. I know you already knew a lot, JB, but I think you learned a lot about yourself. I think you learned a lot more humility over the last, especially since the Gun Squad started supporting you and loving you as a person, JB. I think you learned a lot about humility. No, sure, I'm being serious, dude. I'm not fucking around right now. We fucked around for 2 goddamn fucking years. You get all these motherfuckers out here on YouTube. They hit fucking live, right? Or they used to run Hangouts on air. Now YouTube shuts down Hangouts on air. You figure the problem's gonna resolve itself? No, all these motherfuckers now went and got on StreamYard and they're doing the same bullshit they did before on Hangouts on air. And they're shitty creators that are just fucking wasting server space and bandwidth. And you get someone like me out here who's real and raw and has real emotion and is here to really help people and is stable. And I get shitted on? Fuck you! Yeah, Helmet Boy, I can't talk right now. I know you're trying to call me on Hangouts, but I'm live on the air, dude. Helmet Boy, we can talk later tonight or tomorrow, bro. I gotta run this show. Hang on, Helmet Boy. I'm not bringing anybody on yet. I'm gonna bring people on in a little bit. I want to play these clips. It was a show that you were on as well, JB, and you were there. And JB, you know what? Out of respect, I even asked you privately if I should remove Bushman. And you know what? Even though you and Bushman didn't get along, you told me to give Bushman a chance. You were being good. And I took you at your word. I'm not mad at you, JB. What I'm trying to prove a point here for Bushman, that even JB went to bat for you, fucking Bushman, bitch. JB went to bat for you, Bushman, bitch, sad Aussie bitchman. JB, the guy that you thought hated you, when I asked him his opinion if I should remove you, he said he's one of your big supporters, man. I'd give him a chance. You see, Bushman, you don't really understand that people really want to care about you. And maybe JB and I actually care about you deep down inside, but you know what the problem is, Bushman? You don't care about yourself. You got to work through your own shit first before you can allow anyone else to care about you, you motherfucker. Quality entertainment, because I'm being real, JB. Because I'm being real and I'm calling people out on their bullshit. I'm fucking sick of it. Quality entertainment. You're welcome, JB. You're welcome. It seems like the more right you do with some people, the more it annoys them because they wish they could be as good as you're trying to be to them. That's the fucking problem right there. It's fucking ridiculous, you know that? So let me do this. I'm going to play these clips here. I'm going to play this clip here. JB, you were here. I'm going to go to... Fuck it, I'm going to go to the full screen. Fuck it. No, that's the quad. I'm going to go to the fucking full screen. Well, it is the full screen. It's just showing my quad screen from the former stream where Matt Aussie Bushman was on there. JB was on there. You can see him on the top left. And then King of all MGTOW, a good friend of mine that I met from the MGTOW community, that agreed with me regarding the Chris Cantu situation. Now, if you're new here, you're not going to know who Chris Cantu is, but there was a situation. And the bottom line is that all the guys in this panel were discussing that situation. We were all being very civil and respectful with each other, even if we disagreed. But Bushman started going up like a little bitch. So check this out. Here we go.
Models for nothing. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, Coach Eli. Don't flag me, Coach. This is fair use, even though it's my own goddamn fucking stream. It's fucking fair use. Is that entertainment, JB, or what? I'm fair using myself. I'm gonna go flag my own channel after this. I'm gonna go flag my own channel. I'm gonna take myself down. I'm gonna go down. Coach Eli, you're going down, 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 like RJ says, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do the stream first, and then I'll go take myself down. How's that? Let's go.
But for me,
it's not for nothing. You want to put a monetary value on everything you do. Others don't look at it that way.
I'm a grown-ass man. I think all men should make every move based on two things, their morality and their pocketbooks. That's what I think men are supposed to do. Create and build. And it takes money to do that. To me, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. And that's my position.
JB, guys, that's a good point. To me, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. I'm pretty much the same way. I approach it a little differently. And yes, I am critiquing my own stream. I've been called out on that before. This is me live down here on the bottom right. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think everything 100% has to be about dollars and cents. For the most part, it does have to be. If you're going to invest the time that it takes to be a successful YouTuber, you got to get paid or it's just not worth it. He's right there. Guys, can I get in here for a second? I want to say one thing here, and then I want to ask you, JD, before we wrap this up, because you've been a long time YouTuber. I wanted to get your opinion on what's been going on with YouTube. You kind of mentioned on your channel, you've had success and you've been through the ringer. So before we get to that, I think this all boils down to one thing, what James Brophy says, which is Blue Ball Brandon. You've been doxxed, dude. It's a trolling account, so it's not really even doxing. But we know that's BBB. That's a Sicily's friend. It's Blue Ball Brandon because I've had to ban him quite a few times because he's talked a bunch of mad shit, but he's fine. You know, he's here to stay. As long as you come back on your Blue Ball Brandon account, unless YouTube removed it, James Brophy, a.k.a. Blue Ball Brandon. Who you are. He said, sad Aussie derailed this show completely. And Aussie, I'm not saying that he did fucking derail the show because he's acting like a little whiny bitch. Grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. I have more respect for my ex-girlfriend's, 2 teenage daughters than I do for this motherfucking 40-year-old guy that claims to be a grown-ass man. What the fuck, man? That you derailed the show. What I'm saying is that...
Well, to be honest...
Hang on. JB says, can never be too careful when it comes to copyright. Yeah, I'm going to go strike myself, JB. I'm going to log in from my other YouTube Premium account and flag my Grip on Life account. And then what I'm going to do, once YouTube puts the copyright through, then I'm going to go retract the copyright strike on the original account I filed it. How's that? All right? Fucking A, man. You can't see the fucking... it's hard to see the chat here because it's transparent. There's a chat behind it. I don't know how I'm going to fix that shit. I don't know what I should do. Actually, fuck it. I'll just deal with it. Fuck it. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck what you think, mate. Okay?
I'm not... Oh, there we go. We missed Matt Aussie Bushman saying, I don't give a fuck what you think, Eli. Okay, 3:30:09. 3:30. 3:30:04. Here we go. Is that...
Well, to be honest, Eli, I don't give a fuck what you think, mate. Okay?
To be honest, Eli, I don't give a fuck what you think, mate. Seriously, you're on my panel and you're a moderator, and you're coming on my show as a supporter and a moderator and saying, I don't give a fuck what you think or what you say, or give a fuck about what I say or think. And that's the respect I get for just stating an opinion. I didn't attack you. We were talking about Chris Cantu and stating our opinions about what happened. And so were other people on the panel, and we all had a civil conversation about it. And you were acting like a whiny bitch. Let's continue. Let's continue to hear your bitching, which is worse than my ex-girlfriend's 12-year-old black lab used to do. Her name was Mabel. I used to call her Mabel bitch. Now, Mabel has passed away since that time. And, but Mabel was a cool dog, and Mabel hardly ever whined and bitched, Bushman. You fucking whined and complained and bitched more than fucking a female dog. Seriously, I'm talking about a real female dog. I'm not talking about a woman where we would call some women the B word. A real female dog didn't whine as much as you did here. But hear what I say before you get mad, bro.
And I don't give a fuck what some nameless troll on the internet says.
Some nameless troll on the internet. That's King of all mix. He's a real dude. He's just not putting out his real name because he doesn't want to get doxxed like the rest of us have been doxxed. And he had a civil conversation with you. All for him stating his opinion that he thought Chris Cantu was a scammer. It's an opinion, bro. Seriously, let's go. I agree. Can I please
live in the real world.
Dude.
The real world.
I agree with you. Can I finish saying what I'm saying before you react or over? You see how civil I was trying to be with the guy? I was calm here. The guy is coming at me hard on my own fucking show. He's a moderator as well. And fuck, I'm still commenting. I'm livid right now because he's taking this way out of proportion. But here I'm trying to be reasonable. You know, on the left it was me being on the show. Let's go. React. You can overreact as long as I get to say what I want to say first. Helmet Boy, I booted Aussie. Aussie came in yesterday, I think it was, or today, I can't remember, and he shared some meme of me, and I immediately banned him. I don't know if he was on my server before. I can't remember. I have removed people that are no longer welcome on my channel from Discord. But yeah, he did try to go back in there, like yesterday or today at some point. I can't remember.
Please. I just don't like dickheads, Eli.
I don't either. What I'm saying, Bushman, is
if you don't care, if you're talking about me, which I'm sure you are, then why the fuck did you come on here then? If you don't care,
well, the reasons I came on
you
here
just
have nothing
fucking
to do
lied to
with
the
you.
audience because you just lied.
To address you because you're slandering.
Look at me right there on the bottom left. I'm sitting there. I'm like, here we go again. More MGTOW, manosphere, emotionally unstable bullshit. I'm like, I should have known. I should have known when I first started, getting to know Bushman, and he wanted to become close friends pretty much and be a big part of this channel. I should have known that he's going to end up acting like the rest of them did. I should have known. I should have fucking known. But I give people chances, and here's what happens. Let's go.
You just lied to the audience. You say either you care or you don't care.
Okay. Can I say what I was going to say? He can't figure it out, King of all MGTOW. He doesn't know whether he cares or doesn't care. It's just whatever he feels like saying in the current moment. Kind of like women, they respond emotionally based on how they're feeling in the present moment. That's how Bushman behaves. Not a masculine characteristic at all. Let's go. Bushman, and then you can respond however you want to.
Go ahead.
What I want to say is this. I respect everybody here. I like it. Yeah, so okay, I had to do some moderation there. My pretty pony, I deleted your message because I was derogatory. My ex-girlfriend's dog was a female black Labrador Retriever. That is what they're called. A female dog is a bitch. Now, I know you're trying to get me to say something derogatory regarding African American females. It's a joke that you're trying to put out there. And I'm going to let that go. So I deleted your comments. And I accidentally banned you, but I unbanned you. So be cool if you want to stick around here. Not MGTOW, all crazy Bushman from the ass end of the world. Pure simping, mostly a clown. Are you talking about Bushman? Okay. Gosh, nobody's fucking commenting here right now. Where are all the comments here? We got 24 people in the box right now. Let's continue. By the way, 8-bit reactor. 8-bit, are you there? Let me know if you want to join. So 8-bit, if you're watching, when I get to this part of the video, I'm going to bring you on, and then I'm going to take a quick break. And then I know we got some things to talk about, but let's go. Everybody here. Every one of us, and if anyone interrupts me, I'm going to fucking mute your asses because I want to get one fucking word in. Okay, that's right. It's my fucking house. It's my fucking house, and you're coming in here acting like you own the goddamn place. That's disrespectful, bitchman. Okay? Everybody has an opinion, and they're entitled to it. It doesn't mean it is proof. It doesn't mean that, we have proof to give you. It's our fucking opinion. And this whole thing started when King of all MGTOW made his opinion about Chris Cantu, and you asked him for proof. An opinion does not require proof. And Aussie, let me ask the audience here. When has an opinion ever required you to provide proof? If you state an opinion, that is your opinion on what you believe is happening. Based on the feeling you get. It's a gut feeling. That's an opinion. If I were to come out and say it is a 100% fact that Chris Cantu is a scammer, then I could see you saying, hey, where's the proof? If you say it's a fact. I'm stating an opinion, and so was King of all MGTOW. Now, it's been proven since that time that everything was true because the whole thing fell apart. Okay? But whether we agree or agree to disagree, Matt Aussie Bushman, why can't we disagree in peace and say, hey, look, I don't agree with you, bro, but you know what? I understand where you're coming from. We can still be friends if you want, or if this bothers you so much, then let's part ways. And you go your way, I go mine. Which is what I did. I let you go. You actually removed yourself, and then I just banned you and removed your wrench because that's what you wanted, right? But then you had to go run off to Susie's channel and talk shit about me there. You had to create this meme of me, this stupid ass video meme, and then ask Susie to play it for you on her show, seeking validation. And then you went and did a stream on me today at the same time I was streaming. And then you deleted the fucking stream right when you ended? What a fucking pussy. What kind of a dude behaves that way, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Captain Kangaroo can't judge what evidence is. Aussie has no clue what evidence is regarding witness testimony. Dr. Lucid Dreamster, are you saying that Matt Aussie Bushman is out of line? I'm trying to understand what your opinion is, because I'm trying to make out what you're saying. Let me know. I think you're thinking he's a bit out of line. Let's go. All I'm going to do is speak for myself. I still love you. You're a good friend. You're a mod. I'm not attacking you. I'm still trying to be nice to the guy here, even though he said more than enough for me to tear his fucking throat off. Or tear his fucking face off. He said more than enough for me to fucking just get rid of him, kick him off the Hangout, and then fucking ban him. But I was still trying to be reasonable at this point. So to those of you out there that have critiqued Matt Aussie Bushman and are saying that he was stupid to give me all these chances, no. I gave him many chances. He's the one that screwed things up. Just watch this clip. It's on my channel. Man, we got some real shitty creators nowadays that can't get their facts straight. They cherry pick shit and they don't know what they're fucking talking about. Bushman has no life outside of YouTube, thirsty for attention, says Dr. Lucid Dreamster. He also says Bushman is a sad clown. I agree. Let's go. Stating the facts. And this is not just today. You have gotten very emotional over very small things that are based off of opinion. Now, right, that's what Bushman does. Bushman gets butthurt over other people's opinions that he disagrees with. Okay, Bushman, you've said many things I disagree with. And you know how I handle it? I say, look, Bushman, I disagree with you, but I respect your opinion because I respect who you are. I appreciate you having the balls to state an opinion, but I disagree with you. And we can agree, disagree, and still be friends, right? But no, Bushman is not emotionally strong enough, as a man to be able to handle that. You can act and do whatever.
You,
What's that?
It's very small in your world. It's a fucking big deal to me.
That's fine. It's a big deal to you because you're acting like a bitch. Real men don't make a big deal about that shit, you idiot. Why is every little thing a big deal to you, bro? You're behaving like a goddamn woman. No disrespect to the women. Women are supposed to behave that way. But men are not. Your behavior, dude, is erratic. Fine. But then what I'm saying, Bushman, is that are we not entitled to our opinion? Which is not a fact, it's an opinion. Are we not? You're entitled to your opinion.
It is an opinion, but when people are going to call people scammers and they can't produce any evidence, they just simply make...
Listen, if you're stating an opinion, it's an opinion no matter what you're saying, Bushman. Even if you call somebody a scammer, you're saying, I feel he's a scammer. Or if you say he's a scammer, that's an opinion. And if it was a fact, you'd say, I have concrete proof that he's a scammer. That's not what we said. All we did was state an opinion. And you got really butthurt over some guy on the internet that you don't even know, bro. You don't even know Chris Cantu. You met him through MGTOW. These are all people on YouTube, and you're acting like we attacked your blood brother or some shit like that, bro. What the hell's wrong with you? This is some dude over the internet we're talking about. We're stating our opinion. What in the world's wrong with you, dude?
Makes them a liar.
That's his opinion. He's not saying that it's a fact. He's stating how he feels about it. What's wrong with that? You're stating how you feel.
And everything I said, Eli backed up.
I did. Absolutely. 100%. I agree with King of all MGTOW's opinion. I always have. What's wrong with that? Okay? JB was more on your side, Bushman. JB more so agreed with you, but we didn't argue him. We said, okay, dude, we understand where you're coming from. We respectfully agree to disagree. But I didn't attack JB. He didn't attack me. King of all MGTOW didn't attack myself or JB. We didn't attack each other, bro. Every other person on that panel was having a civil conversation, and you couldn't contain your shit as a man, dude. You lost your shit again. And my opinion is the same as Bushman's. Not Bushman's, sorry, as King of all MGTOW's. I'm sorry. My opinion is definitely not the same as Bushman's. That was a slip. But that's my opinion. At the end of the day, I'm not going to attack you because you don't feel the same way as I do. I'm going to hear out your opinion and say, okay, I respect your opinion, but I disagree with you. And then I'm not going to sit there and bitch about it for an hour and turn the show into a shit show.
I don't respect.
That's what he did. He bitched about it for an hour and turned the show into a shit show. And now, because of how he's behaving afterwards, like the week after, up until today, I didn't even want to do this show. I'm moving on with my shit. And this guy is forcing me to come out here and do this shit that I really don't want to fucking do.
Him or his opinion.
I don't give a fuck.
Then
what do you think? My life's not get? You think my life's gonna end when I get off of here because you don't like what I had to say? I don't give a fuck.
I love the confidence of the king, man. King of all MGTOW is cool as fuck. He's like, you think my life's gonna end once I fucking leave? This YouTube stream. This isn't my real life. I'm just here to state my opinion and hang out for a little bit during some free spare time. But you bitch men live on YouTube all day, every day, and when people don't 100% agree with your narrative, you fucking whine like a bitch. That's why your name is Bitchman.
fuck? Who the fuck
Bushman,
are you? You're nobody.
that's
Just like
irrelevant to
me,
me.
fucking nobody in this world. Okay?
That's
I
your
know
opinion, and you're entitled to that.
I know I'm fucking nobody. You don't seem to realize that you're nobody. Maybe you should go look in the mirror.
Look, King is cool as fuck, but if you piss off King, if you piss off the king of all MGTOW, King, I'd never fuck with you, man. But I like you, dude. You're a real genuine dude, and we've talked privately many times. But let's go.
And realize that the
That's
only
your
person that
opinion.
gives a fuck about you is the reflection that's looking back at you. Just like the rest of us, okay?
It's all because of a matter of opinion.
Jesus
We have to
fucking
go off on
Christ.
this. We have to go off.
Exactly.
Like,
Which is exactly why there's nothing wrong with scamming MGTOW, even if he did. Because what did you?
Well, JB did not technically scam MGTOW. What happened was, and he explained it before, but people take things way out of context. JB was accused of being a scammer in the MGTOW community, so he played it. He owned it. And when I say he owned it, it's not necessarily saying that I'm a scammer. Legitimately, he just accepted the fact that that's how they're going to see him. Okay? And then once he owned it, people even took that out of context and said, well, JB even admitted he's a scammer. And I'm saying you people are so dumb to not understand what he did. Okay, he owned it to shut you folks up. He didn't own it to say I'm actually a scammer. He owned it because he just wanted the bleeding to stop. He just wanted to appease you guys. But you people are so emotionally disturbed in this community that you just fucking can't understand that shit. Now, 8-Bit Reactor, that whole time I was listening to them, I stayed out of it. 8-Bit, you gonna come on here? I'm almost done with this. It's really hard to see the chat because of the chat behind the scenes here. I wonder if I can put a background on this temporarily. I wonder if I could put something behind this shit. Give me a second. That'd be a pain in the ass to do it. Fuck it. We'll just deal with it. The chat's not going to look too good. It's chat on top of a pre-recorded chat. But I don't want to cover up JB's face or my face or the rest of the show there. Let's go.
You just say
Nobody
gives a fuck. Well, what he just said with his own mouth. I
also said it's a question of morals and ethics, JB.
Yeah,
And
if nobody gives a fuck
I never
about
gave any of you fucking guys any money.
So what I'm saying is, if
Where are
nobody
your morals and
what
ethics,
I'm saying
dude? You're
is,
slandering an innocent man.
you're not letting me get my point out. If nobody,
that's all of these insensitive, insecure, incompetent, very emotionally hurt MGTOW men say when they don't get their way. They say, you're slandering an innocent man. That's all you guys do, is say you're slandering an innocent man. Come on, bro. No one's slandering anyone. We're men. We have issues. We talk about these things. And then we make up. We have an argument, we make up, and then we're friends again. But what men are known to be able to do better than women is to be able to have a civil conversation and state opinions. And whether we agree or disagree with our opinions, we can respect each other's opinions. I'll get you on in just a few, 8-Bit. And then I'm going to have you go solo for 5 minutes while I take a break. And then we're going to go for one more hour when I get back. Or probably like 55 minutes when I get back, because we got more to talk about. Let's go.
if nobody gave a fuck about him or anybody else anyway, but if you say it yourself, nobody gives a fuck about you but you. So if Chris Cantu did scam them, then what does it matter? Because they didn't give a fuck. Then he didn't actually betray anyone because no one gave a fuck about him anyway. Logic for that ass.
That makes sense, JB. Logic for that ass. I like how you said that, JB. Logic for that ass. That's probably the best part of the whole fucking segment there. Because all that Bushman shit was fucking like static, like the old school fucking analog TVs with the antenna on the roof of your place. Fuck, man. Shh. it's all a matter of opinion. And all I'm saying here is that I value and respect everyone's opinion. And so does everyone besides Bushman. What Bushman is basically doing is not valuing the other side's opinion, whether he agrees with it or not. And he's overreacting.
I don't know about
Why
that.
am I supposed to value it?
He's valued your opinion for a long time, Eli.
Wait, JB, I have to kind of agree and disagree with you. He's been pretending to value my opinion because when my opinion really counted, he shot me down even though he disagreed with it. Now, he disagreed with some other opinions of mine and he was cool about it. But all of a sudden, we start talking about Chris Cantu and he overreacts like Chris Cantu is his real life blood brother and goes off not only on me, but King of all MGTOW. Anyway, even Mrs. Ka said, let me see here. I have to remove this chat for a second. Let's see, on the actual stream that this was on. I like the MGTOW King guy, says Mrs. Ka. Okay, we turned the chat back on, the live chat. It's really hard to make it out because it's on top of the other chat. I'm wondering if I could actually just move this. Let me see. Let me see if I can move this right here. That's not going to fucking work. Just got to deal with it. Oh, well. Let's go. I understand that. I understand
you've been calling Cantu a scammer for 2 years, and Bushman values your opinion.
Look, we're just going to have to all agree to disagree on this.
All it is. I said that an hour ago. It kept going.
I said now Bushman says, can't we just agree to disagree on this? Dude, we've been trying to get that through to you for the last hour, just like King. Let's hear that again. Because that's what this all boils down to. What Bushman just said, which we're going to repeat, that's where this whole thing all boils down to, on why, Bushman, left and why I had to remove him. Because he said that, this all boils down to the fact that we agree to disagree. And we thought it was over. But no, it wasn't over. It wasn't over. We wanted it to be over, but Bushman kept pushing. 334.59. Let's go here. Everyone besides Bushman. What Bushman is basically doing is not valuing the other side's opinion, whether he agrees with it or not. And he's overreacting.
I don't know about that.
Why am I supposed to value it?
He's valued your opinion for a long time, Eli.
I understand that. I understand
you've been calling Cantu a scammer for 2 years, and Bushman values your opinion.
Look, we're just going to have to all agree to disagree on this.
All it is. I said that an hour ago. It kept going.
Yeah, that all I'm saying is that this went on way too far.
Bug up your ass, not the rest of us.
Well, I have my opinion, and my opinion is that I don't like people that make false allegations.
False allegations? Who's making allegations, motherfucker? We're stating our opinion. You just said, why can't we just agree to disagree? And now you're saying, I just don't like people that make false allegations? What allegations are we making, bro? We're stating our opinion. We thought the guy was a scammer. That's our opinion. Do we have concrete proof? No. But based on the behavior and the way we were treated by him and other people involved with him, that's our opinion. What part of that? Never mind. Dude, fuck it. I gotta move on. Making allegations.
Argue with me for fucking over an hour.
It's an opinion, dude. What allegations are being made?
How many times did I try to back out of this because you wouldn't stop?
Exactly.
Of course you're going to back.
Right, dude. We've been trying to end this We were trying to end this conversation for like an hour, and Bushman kept feeding into it because for some reason he has some deep emotional attachment to Chris Cantu and the fact that his channel was taken down and he was called a scammer by many people. I mean, Bushman, move on, bro. It's over. It's done. Lucid D, what's the best way to get a hold of you? I have a legal case I want to run by you. Oh, okay, cool. Excellent.
back out of it. You have absolutely no proof of the
No,
stuff
I
you're
got
saying.
better
All
things
right,
to do than
enough
fucking
said.
argue with some fucking knucklehead on this other side of the fucking earth.
JB,
Fucking knucklehead.
okay, guys, I want to ask JB one final thing before we wrap this up. Been on for 3.5 hours. I got to get ready. I'm going out with some friends tonight, and I got to get ready and do some shit here. I've been on here too long. So,
Eli, watch out for the shit in the street when you're walking around.
yeah, thanks, bro.
Well,
Well, I'm in Redwood City, bro. I'm half an hour south. I'm in the suburbs, dude. It's clean
Oh,
here.
you were Julian Edelman is from, eh?
Where?
yeah.
Redwood City. Julian Edelman, receiver for the Patriots. He's from Redwood City.
Oh, Redwood City. Yeah. Well, Redwood City's a beautiful town, man. We have no shit on our streets here.
Yes. Oh, I know. I've seen them.
Thank you. Fuck you. Anyway. Oh, JB, you had to throw that in there for good old times, didn't you, bro? That's all good, dude. It was a good laugh. See, I can even sit here and laugh at that. Bushman, we could have moved on from this, but you let it go on way too long. And if this wasn't enough proof to show you folks that we're questioning the fact of Bushman trying to work things out with me and then trying to blame me for not having a legitimate reason to remove Bushman, then I don't know what you just heard. You guys just can't see things and hear things clearly. But I just stated the evidence there. But listen, JB, I want to ask you because
Google Earth is a motherfucker. Nice.
I understand
nice
that.
name.
Yeah, and that's it. We don't need to go because we were just talking about YouTube and stuff like that. That was the whole point of this thing. Was like it was a meet and greet. It was a live hangout. Whatever goes type of show, kind of like what's happening here and that. But we actually had, I mean, we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about tonight, which is what we're going to do the second half of this show. But there was an actual topic too, the sad Aussie Bushman thing, and the fact that I honestly feel that YouTube should just purge MGTOW completely out of their fucking system. It's just, and I know there are some decent people out here, but look, this community has done like more harm than help people. They've destroyed my channel, and honestly, the shit that Bushman's doing and the things that people have done to me in the past have hurt me and are continue to hurt me. And I fight through it, and I'm growing, but I've been growing slowly because I'm fighting through it. It's taking a lot of energy, and I have to work even harder to fight through it. And that's what these people want. They want to slow down my progress because I got something good here, and they don't want me to become successful at it. That's fucking the problem. I'm sick of it. 8-Bit Reactor, I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to send you the link, 8-Bit Reactor. Let me go back to the full screen here. What the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here? Did I fucking move the chat out of the way? Oh, shit. There we go. Now the chat's back to normal. Okay. A little out of alignment for a second because I guess didn't refresh when I moved back to the screen. Typically it does. Alright, 8-Bit. Give me a second, bro. Helmet Boy, I don't know if tonight's going to be a good night to bring you on because we've got some serious stuff to talk about. I think you and I are going to have to do our interview next week. But let me find 8-Bit Reactor. Where is 8-Bit Reactor by himself? Oh, there he is. There you are, dude. All right, Reactor, you have the link. Go ahead and pop on from your phone if you can, because it gets better coverage or better reception. It doesn't stutter and shit. And once you come on, I'm going to give you the floor and just have you talk for a bit. And I'm going to just switch this bottom right here to something else. So just waiting for 8-Bit Reactor. Folks, while we wait for 8-Bit Reactor, if you'd like to subscribe to my secondary channel, A Grip on Life 2 Uncensored Live Streams, I'm going to be doing some of my more non-advertiser friendly streams over there starting soon, especially when I get to 1,000 subscribers and I monetize this channel. I'm not going to put any content on this particular channel that is not ad friendly, and I will be removing any content before I qualify for monetization and they review me. So if you want to get the more hard hitting streams that are not ad friendly but still fall within YouTube's community guidelines, A Grip on Life 2 Uncensored Live Streams is the place to go. Just type in A Grip on Life 2 in the search bar and it will pop up. Or why don't I just do this, get you folks a link real quick here. Just give me a second. A Grip on Life 2. A Grip on Life 2 channel. And there it is right there, folks. Okay, 8-Bit Reactor is in the motherfucking house. Welcome to the show, 8-Bit Reactor. I'm going to give you a big, huge round of applause, brother.
Thank you, Eli.
Hey, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Hey, listen, I know you have some things you want to talk about, and I'm going to take a quick 5-6 minute break and have you monologue and talk about them while I'm gone. I'll be listening on my phone, and then we'll continue when you get back, because you have a lot to talk about, right?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I do.
So before you get started, folks, I haven't mentioned this yet. If you'd like to make a donation to support this channel, it is 100% the only way this channel is being funded right now. You can make a donation any amount based on the value you feel you're receiving. You can also add a note of any length, and I will read that note/message on the air. Unless you request to remain anonymous, I will respect your wishes and I will respect your privacy. Donations are not required, but they are greatly appreciated. And Nightbot just shared my link about a second or so ago, or maybe a minute or so ago. PayPal.me/Coach Eli. Okay, so 8-Bit Reactor has joined me on Hangouts, and I'm going to put it full screen. Go ahead and start saying what you're going to say, brother, and I'll be back about 5 minutes, 6 minutes to respond and to keep moving forward. The floor is all yours.
All right, thank you, Eli. Yeah, it's just that
You're welcome.
people that do this kind of stuff, you just got to keep moving on and not worry about it and just leave it in the past, because it's not worth it. I mean, yes, you sometimes you got to address it, but then once you've addressed it, you just got to let it go and then move on with your stuff, because you want to keep everything running smoothly. I mean, and if people talk bad about you the whole time that you're moving on, don't worry about it. What they want. They want you to they want you to overreact and make a reaction stream to it, because they want you to answer them and get recognition from you. So this stuff that people are doing just to get a rise out of people, it's stupid. And I'm getting away from it. If people want to make memes, videos, or anything on me, I don't care. Let them. I'm not going to acknowledge it, because I'm bettering my channel. And I'm bettering myself. Because I don't know if many of you have seen it, but I had put it unlisted because I'm going to do some editing on it, the stream I did, and you'll see the news of what that stream was about. But so what's everybody in the chat doing? Hopefully they're doing all right. Let me check here. Let me check the chat, guys. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Just trying to get things sorted out here. So I can get the chat up here while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I've just been enjoying my day about as much as anybody can. But that's good, Lucci. I'm glad to hear that. But the stuff that we gotta, I mean, there's certain groups that do need to be purged, but they're going to be on YouTube no matter what because they have as much right on the platform as we do, and we got to accept that for what it is and everything. So I don't see YouTube purging these groups, but I mean, if they do, they do. If they don't, and they don't. So we just gotta live day to day as we go, just hoping for the best and for a better future of YouTube. If YouTube wants to do anything good. But sorry for the noise, folks. Cars passing by me. But yeah, I've had my fair shares of people talking about me. I fed into it, and let's just say it changed me. And I didn't like what I seen. That's why I'm backing out of all this drama. Not talking bad about no one. And just doing my own thing because we as YouTubers need to do our own thing and better our channels on our own. Or if we have some people that actually really want to help us, we will collab with them and we will get a better future with both of our channels or however many channels you want to collab with. So, does anybody have any questions for me about like what on the topic and everything like that? Because I'm more than welcome to ask any question, answer any questions. Because I think we all need to learn some things about like how to deal with these kind of people, how to ignore them, and all that. Because if we don't, they can come back on us as we feed into them. Because with the way things on YouTube have been getting, they've been getting more strict. And they're looking for things that they can easily take a channel down with. So we gotta take things more strategically about things and going about certain things. Because if we mess up one time, all YouTube has to do is click that button and our channel's gone. So that's why I'm rebranding my channel completely. All the drama videos that have been on my channel are going to go to private. And I'm going to replace those videos with new videos
Excellent.
Oh, jeez. Scared the living daylights out of me there, Eli.
I did. I'm back.
Yeah,
So you're
'cause I've
putting
been-
you're going to put your videos to private that are some of the drama streams. I put a lot into private myself as well, and I'm actually going to be even deleting them from this channel before I am up for monetization, because even if a video is set to private, and you've qualified for monetization and you're under review with their stricter rules, they can still hold that against you. Which is why I'm going to be, moving a lot of this content to private servers and putting them behind a paywall like Patreon or even my website. I even have a more secure private, login system, private server, where, that's even the safest way to go there. I mean, the content is really not extremely crazy, but yes, it is not advertiser friendly. So the bottom line is go ahead.
Yeah, I have a lot that is not very advertiser friendly because a lot of it had to be age restricted.
Well, and here's the thing: just because it's age restricted doesn't mean it violates community guidelines. The thing to really worry about out here on YouTube, if you want to get monetized, is ad-friendly guidelines. But yes, if you do violate community guidelines, whether you're monetized or not, yeah, they're going to take you down for that. But I'm sure you want to get monetized when you qualify, and so do I. And that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move. I would probably even back that shit up when you get some money and get an external hard drive, back everything up like I do. I just purchased a third external drive. I had a 5 terabyte, a 3 terabyte. I filled up 8 terabytes in about 3 years. And now I bought an 8 terabyte hard drive. Got a good deal on it on Amazon for about $140. And let me tell you, man, there's nothing better than having that extra space to back that shit up. And, when I use OBS, I'm recording a high quality local copy on my hard drive at the same time in case something happens while I'm live. You got to always be prepared, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. By the way, 8-Bit, I heard what you were saying, and I agree with everything that you're saying. I was over for about a minute or two on the other channel, Brutally Lauren, and she's got a panel of people on right now. And somebody mentioned in the chat that, I guess somebody is turned against me or something like that. I don't know if it's Brutally Lauren. Brunette Girl 25, who's Brianna, is on her panel. So I really don't know what's going on. And Lucy, I want to thank you very much for becoming my latest Patreon, bro. There's a lot of content on there already, but there will be a lot more content coming on that channel. I've actually uploaded an additional 20 videos or so, but I have to actually add them to Patreon. So they're going to be coming soon. There's going to be a lot of good shit on that channel. A lot of my past shit that's been, like I said, removed from this channel. A lot of those good, entertainment drama streams are all there, and they don't need to be public. We don't need to, I'm not trying to attack or bash those people, but I want people that really want to follow me to have an option to support the channel in that way. Become a $5 a month Patreon, and then you'll be able to see all that stuff. There's a lot of content there. I mean, it would take you literally, by the time I get done with it, it would take you literally probably 3 months of watching me for 6 to 8 hours a day to catch up with all that shit. I bit.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about getting your money's worth. If you want Coach Eli all day, every day for $5 a month, I mean, that's fucking pocket change. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I don't know, bro. I want to ask you, and I know we kind of talked about this. You and I have a private conversation going behind the scenes with some good people that we trust. And I want to ask you if you're okay to talk about this, and if you're not, it's okay. But I think you were going to share your opinion regarding the Mad Aussie Bushman situation. Do you want to make a statement on that, or what do you want to do?
I just don't have anything against him, really, but what he was doing was uncalled for. I'll just say that it was uncalled for. in my opinion, because I'm going to tell you, no channel owner wants that on their channel or on their panel. You were lucky, Bushman, that he didn't boot you off right then and there.
So what
After
specifically?
you made that remark,
Yeah, if I
after
may
he made
ask
the
you,
remark
8-bit.
that he didn't care about your opinion at the moment.
Not only did he not care about my opinion, he disrespected a good friend of mine and another panelist on that show, King of All MGTOW. And he was being very reasonable. You know, it's like, and we're talking about a guy that is another guy on the internet that none of us know in person. He was just some other MGTOW guy trying to make money through the MGTOW community. That's all he was. And Bushman took it way too far. Now, I can understand if that was like Bushman's blood brother or somebody like a close friend that he knows in real life. But this is some guy over the internet that we stated an opinion on, and this guy gets all butthurt. I mean, that's just way ridiculous and out of line, especially for a man, a grown-ass man, to behave that way. But go ahead.
But yeah, it's just that I didn't like it because I will say I was on that panel right at the end there. I was just listening, and I did not like what I was hearing.
Okay.
And
what panel are you talking about?
Yeah, from that stream. I was on the stream. I came back in when Bushman and
King of All MGTOW, JB Gunner, Becky Barton was on there.
It was when Bushman and King of All MGTOW were still going at it, and I came in as they were still going at each other.
Yeah.
So I just stayed back, listened, and I just did not like what I hear. I just didn't like what I heard because I didn't hear nothing bad out of King of All MGTOW. He really was stating his opinion.
Oh, he was civil as fuck.
In my honest opinion.
He was so, dude. Yeah. He was just. We're just having a conversation amongst a group of men and a wonderful woman on there, and even. But let me say how respectful Becky Barton was, and I feel bad, Becky, because I know you didn't know a lot about that, and you were just kind of staying on there. Becky was so respectful that we were having like a manly conversation amongst the manosphere. And she just sat there and listened and was so respectful. Becky, I have the utmost respect for you for respecting us. But we were having basically, if we take out Becky Barton out of the equation, let's pretend she wasn't on the panel, even though she was, and respectfully we wanted her there. We were having trying to have a civil conversation amongst a group of men regarding something that happened over a year ago that we had already gone back and forth on. I had gone back and forth. It happened like a year and a half ago. I got scrutinized for that so many times. We all put it behind us. And then Bushman has to, rehash all that shit. Bushman had to just, bring out the negativity of it. All King of All MGTOW and I were trying to do was state an opinion about, people that make money on YouTube. We don't have a problem with it as long as they do it properly. We just feel that there were a lot of people that came to the MGTOW community, took advantage of the name, and tried to manipulate or scam men out of money. So we're not against people making money. We're against people being transparent on how they're making money. But go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you use a name of a different community for the wrong reasons, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Bite you in the ass.
It really is.
Yep.
It's karma.
What's karma, bro?
No deadline.
Karma has no deadline, and karma is a what?
Karma's a fucking bitch.
Karma's a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Like the female black lab I was talking about earlier, my ex-girlfriend's female black dog, who I must say, God rest that black lab's soul. It's in a better place now. But let me tell you, that black lab hardly ever whined. Let me tell you something. That black lab was so chill. All she wanted was a little love. She'd wag her tail when I'd go there, and I'd give her a big hug, snuggle up with her and shit. And that's all that black lab wanted. That's it. This guy Bushman, you could sit there and give him hugs and kisses and shit, which no homo, sorry about that. You know, you can give him hugs and kisses, and the guy still is gonna bitch at you. Like, what more can we do for you, Bushman, to appease your fucking emotions? What more can we do to appease them?
I was actually wanting to help you. I'm being honest. We really want to help you,
Right.
Bushman. But I have to say this. Nothing against you, but I have nothing against you, buddy. But you got to love yourself before you can get help.
Right. Well, you got to take ownership. He's got to come to terms that he has a problem. Before he can even help himself, bro, he has to come to terms within himself that there's an issue. And then he can reach out for help if he wants. Go ahead.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I was the same way.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, because I didn't want to accept myself or accept what I was doing to get help. But then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. What I'm becoming.
And when you reached out for help, bro, what did it do for you?
It actually broke my walls, brought them down, and I was able to get help from people that I actually trusted.
And what did it do for you? Where did it start taking you?
It's actually taken me down to a better path. Let me tell you that.
So, in other words, the right direction. It's allowing you to start heading in the right direction.
Oh yeah.
Okay, continue. I'm not trying to feed you the story. I know sometimes it's hard to get the words out when you're on the spot. But I know you. I've been working with you, and some other people been working with you, and we've been there for you as a friend, and we have seen a tremendous you've always been a good guy, but we've seen a tremendous change in your outlook and attitude towards your future, because now you feel you can have one, because you've actually owned up to what the issue was, and now you're working through it. But go ahead.
Yeah, because let me tell you guys, where I'm going, I'm going to get my life in check. I'm going to be able to get me a job, and I'll be doing YouTube on the side as of right now, until I can actually do get full-time funding through YouTube. But I'd rather have a actual real job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because as of right now, because the situation I was in, I didn't feel like I was a man, because I couldn't get a job. I couldn't do what I needed to do as a man.
But it wasn't your fault, bro, because of the situation you were in. The thing is, you felt stuck, and you knew what you needed to do. It doesn't make you any less of a man that you didn't do it. Because if you weren't stuck, in the situation you've been in, you would have done it. I firmly believe that.
Heck, I even filled out applications and turned them in, but no one wanted to take me.
Wow.
But
no, I know.
It's whatever, because if no one wants to hire me, oh well. It was meant to happen for a reason.
Right.
That there must be a better job out there for me.
Right. No, man, I totally understand. But yeah, you're heading on the right path, and you're making some changes, and sooner than you think, you're going to be in a better place. But if you never took that first step, bro, you'd be stuck in misery. And I'm so proud of you and happy that you finally, dug deep within yourself and allowed people to come in and help you. It's the same thing with Bushman. Like, I don't honestly think Bushman's a bad guy. I think he's got something deep within him that is bothering him. Maybe that's to do with his ex-girlfriend. I believe he said he was never married, but he has a kid. And I guess, he was dating some hot chick. He Sounds like he impregnated her and they have a kid together and she's taking the kid from him. And let me say this. The bottom line is, look, I'm not an advocate for a kid being taken away from a mother or a father, even if they're divorced or separated or whatever, right? But
Yeah.
based on Bushman's behavior, within a simple conversation out here regarding an opinion or a couple opinions, if he's gonna overreact to a small little thing like that, then I can see how the system could see him as an unfit parent. Because in all honesty, his behavior towards myself, towards King of all MGTOW, and how he's been behaving on my channel, letting his emotions get all over the place, is not the typical behavior that the system is going to accept when you're fighting for child custody. And let me tell you, all his woman had to do when they were fighting for custody is say, go over and ask him a few questions and see his reactions. She probably knows that he flips his lid easily. And they probably went over there and they probably talked to him. Maybe, I don't know how it's handled where he's at. But here, they would send the authorities to question you. And if you overreacted, they would document that and say, this guy's unfit to be a parent. So we're going to give full custody to the mother. Like the funny thing is the guy is burying himself and not even realizing it. Doesn't matter what I say. I'm just another person on the internet. And one day this is all going to boil over because he's like what? He's like thousands and thousands of miles away from me, right? But this more so, his behavior is more so affecting him from having what he wants in his life, happiness, or maybe a chance to one day get some custodial rights back to his child. But if he continues behaving this way, his whole life's going to fall apart. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are, bro, but does that make sense to you? I mean, I'm just stating how this is my opinion. All this is an opinion based on what I've seen.
I'm not going to talk bad on him, but I mean,
of course you're not.
I see where you're.
I see where you're coming from, but I'm not going to talk about him, bro. But that's okay. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because we all have our faults to our own degree, and some haven't actually came to realization yet. It takes with us guys. And I know a lot of us are like this. We don't want to come to terms with things right away,
right?
Because if we hear it, like if we hear that we're mentally unstable, we don't want to hear that shit because we will flip our lid immediately. And then it never ends out for us because then nobody will be around us until we actually realize, hey, maybe these people were right. I need to go get help.
Okay. Yeah. No, I hear you, man. You're trying to be very, very civil about it. You're trying to be very nice about it. And you know what, 8-Bit? I was trying to be very nice about it as well. I think one of the reasons may be that you don't want Bushman doing shitty-ass little meme videos on you. Oh, you probably don't care about that 8-Bit anyway. But, no, I know.
If he does, he does. If he does it, he does it.
The reason why I mention it,
but I'm not gonna feed into it. It's not
sure, of course. And here, I'm not doing this to try to feed into this, but it got to the point of where people are talking about it, and it's been affecting my channel. My numbers have gone way down to the point of where even my real subscribers are going over to these channels out of curiosity, and these people like. Me completely ignoring this is not going to fix the issue. I need to ignore it for the most part, and I have been. But there comes a point in time where you got to say, look, enough is enough. People are putting out allegations. They're saying things that aren't true because they've been cherry picking my content. So I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to share with you folks and show you the evidence on the previous stream what actually happened. then you guys know what happened. Now, if whether you love me or hate me, if I show you evidence and I'm right and you were wrong, you should come out and admit that you were wrong and say, hey, look, Eli's the one that kept giving you chances after you behaved poorly. Okay? But see, a lot of these people don't want to give me any credit even though I'm right, because many of these people 8-bit, and I want to wrap up with this. We'll do final thoughts in a second. We'll end this in about 5 minutes because I know it's gone on long enough. And I got to get ready and relax. I'm going to be doing some shit this weekend. Okay? Like, a lot of these people get the lulls off of this. A lot of people they love it when I do these types of streams and get angry in angry Eli mode, and they call it a drama stream because it's entertainment to them. So there are 2 types of people that love this shit. Number 1, it's the people that enjoy the entertainment lulls aspect of it. And number 2, the people that love it are the people that are emotionally unstable that I've been calling out, that are tuning in because they want to hear what I have to say so they can come back and attack me on their streams, right? So you've got the lulls people, which it's entertainment for them. You've got the seriously emotionally unstable people, which are overreacting because you're calling them out on what actually the truth is and they don't want to hear it, okay? So you got that shit to deal with. And then you got the people like Brutally Lauren and Marcel Harding Art was like this in the past, where they're trying to play both sides of the fence. I try to do that too. I try to be friends with everybody. Susie, the other people that I've made an agreement to not talk about. I've tried to be friends with all these people. What I've realized is this. It's not possible to get along with all personality types. So what you got to do, especially out here on YouTube, is find a target and cater your message to your target. And you've got to filter out those that are a disturbance to your message, a distraction to your message. And that's what I've done. And that's where I want to end my final statement there. Let me give you your final statement, 8-bit. And then we will get going. And if you're around tomorrow, I'll be around in the morning for a little bit so I can help you with your stuff. I don't have a whole lot of time, maybe an hour or so, because I'm going to be going hiking in the afternoon. But let me know what your final thoughts are, and then we can catch up tomorrow.
Yeah, it's that we just need to. I know people want to feed into it, but just don't. It's not worth it to you guys to get all stressed out, getting all involved in these drama stuff. But if they do, like I mean, there's to a point where you have to defend yourself, not let them walk over you.
That's where I was at. You know, I've been ignoring this, right? You know, for a fact, I have been talking with you guys behind the scenes, and I've been ignoring this shit. But it came to the point of where, okay, now I got to make a statement and put an end to this and say, look, here's my statement. This is what you're doing. This is what he's actually done to the people that are saying it was my fault, based on, you know, they're basically taking Bushman's side based on them not liking me from the past without even viewing the content. They cherry picked my content. And if they just watch this stream here where I played the clips of where Bushman went, you heard it. I'm sure you were there when I was playing it. All they have to do is hear that 20-minute segment of the clip I played, and boom, you got enough right there. But go ahead.
Exactly. But yeah, we just need to ignore it because, I mean, but defend ourselves when it's needed. Right. But don't actually feed that much into it because you're giving them what they want.
I agree. And I understand that by doing this, I am somewhat, if not completely feeding into Bushman. But I wanted to make a statement primarily because other people have talked about it, and other people are assuming that, you know, they said, oh, you know what? Well, we warned you about Eli. We warned you that he gets rid of everyone. And all I'm saying is that, look, no, that's not the way Eli works. Eli gives people chances. They come back to me asking me for chances. Okay? And I didn't beg these people to come back. I never begged them to come back. They come back to me asking me for chances. Okay?
I'll tell you, I learned myself because I gave many people multiple chances. Then I slowly started getting them out of my life because I didn't need them. I didn't need them in my life because all they were going to do was just bring me down. And I didn't want that because I was already going through enough as it was. And I didn't need no more on my plate. So once you get rid of the people that you don't want around, new people will start showing up, and then they'll start realizing that, hey, maybe this guy's changing, and he's changing for the better. So I might want to stick around, because if you keep, and I hate to say this, but if you keep feeding into it, no one's going to want to come back to your channel. Not even the people that have been there for the whole time that you started your channel.
Well, let me ask you this, 8-Bit, and then we got to wrap it up because I got a lot more thinking to do. And this could, here's the thing. I could probably wipe out 90% of my audience going this route. But if it's not the right audience, what does it matter? I don't mind starting fresh with the right people, but what are your thoughts about, you got a channel like Brutally Lauren. Now, I've removed her wrench because she's got people moderated in her channel that are former enemies of mine that still talk shit about me in her chat with a mod wrench. And then there are other moderators of mine in there that, went on a panel with these people that talk shit about me. I won't mention, I think I mentioned her earlier. Brianna was on there. These people are over there. And technically Lauren is not supposed to be the enemy, but she's kind of playing both sides of the fence. And in my opinion, if she's allowing people to go into her chat and talk shit about me, in essence, she's saying she's okay with that. Even though she probably isn't, for her to allow those people and to moderate those people to talk about me in that way, would you not feel disrespected if you were me in that situation?
I don't have nothing against Lauren because
I'm not asking you if you do. That's not the question I asked you. I asked you if you were in my shoes. I'm not trying to be rude, bro. What I'm saying is that you got people in her chat that are moderated, that are enemies of mine, that are talking shit about me, and Lauren wants to work with me, and she wanted me to be on that stream tonight, but she started it late, didn't communicate with me. But she was a moderator in my channel. In essence, if she's allowing these people to talk shit about me in her chat, and she's a moderator on my channel, would you feel you're being disrespected there? Let me think about it, bro.
I would a little bit, but
a little bit.
That's their channel. I've had friends of mine have people talk about me bad in their chat, and I just ignore it because I can't control that person's chat. So I can't really be mad at them because people are going to say what they want to say.
I understand that, bro. But the bottom line is, if you're a friend of mine and one of your people comes over here and starts talking, or one of my people starts talking shit about you, I'm going to cut him off the fucking knees. Now hear me out. I'll give him one warning and tell him, look, 8-Bit's a great contributor of mine, and I love him like a brother and I respect him. That is the first and last time you will ever disrespect him or anyone else that's a good friend of mine and a contributor in my house or any guest in my house. The next time you do it, you're banned. That's how I would handle it. That is the right way to handle it. So, granted, I get maybe you handle it differently. Maybe, there's a lot of repercussion from the negativity that you want to stay away from, which is why you're not saying it. And I can understand that to a certain point. But seriously, man, if you respect somebody's work, if Brutally Lauren respects who I am, and respects my work, if anyone went in her chat to try to disrespect me, she would do the same thing I just said I would do. And she's not doing that because she's playing both sides of the fence, because she's trying to be friends with everyone. And quite frankly, I'm not one that's going to sit there and put up with that fucking childish harassment, even in her channel. They're using for Lauren to allow that. It's stupid of her to do that because in essence, she's allowing these people to use her chat as a bash fest for Coach Eli rather than paying attention to her message at hand. They're being disrespectful to her at the same time, 8-Bit. Final thoughts on that, and then let's wrap this baby up.
I mean, she'll do what she wants to do. Like, if she wants to get rid of them, she'll get rid of them. If she don't,
I'll get rid of her.
I mean, it's her decision.
I can always get rid of her, and her mod wrench is removed. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to remove her from this channel and remove her from Hangouts because quite honestly, I don't care if she's been nice to me. The bottom line is, if you respected me, you would not let people disrespect me in your house, especially as moderators, especially if you're a moderator on my channel. It's the bottom line.
Yeah,
that's disrespect, bro.
I mean, that's you, but I mean, me, she hasn't really done anything to me.
I never asked that. I wasn't asking you that. Bro, I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm asking you about a situation, how you would handle it if it was you. It is not you, and you're not in that situation. But you don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Yeah. I got a lot of love for you. I'm just saying that I know you're trying to keep yourself out of the drama, which I don't blame you, and you're trying to not get yourself. I'm not trying to throw you into this. I'm just saying that there's a right and a wrong way to handle things. And, I don't like two-faced people and people that play both sides of the fence. Even if their intentions are not to do it, I'm sure Lauren really wants to be friends with everyone. The bottom line is that's not possible. And you know what? If she's going to allow these people to say the things they're saying about me, which I can handle that. I don't give a shit about what they're saying. But I'm now looking at Lauren and saying, how much respect does she have for me? Is she going to tell these people to stop doing that? Or is she going to just ignore it and let them do it? That's fine. I can also choose to never work with her again or speak with her again, which is probably where this is heading. So it's going to be more Purge on my channel. The attendance is probably going to be a lot lower. My views are probably going to go way down. I'm probably going to lose more subscribers. And I'm probably going to be starting over. I'm still going to be running this channel, and I'm still going to move forward. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to run my streams, even if there are only 3 or 5 or 6 people on there. And it's going to grow organically. And when the time is right, I'll have 50, 60 people back again, maybe 100 down the road. And they're going to be all people that are here for the right reasons. All right. Any final words, Brooks? I've really got to wrap this up.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, all right, bro. And yeah. Oh, yeah, Lauren, I'm looking at your chat right now. And Lauren, you're gone. You're all gone. Yeah, I'm going to make one final statement here. You guys are all over there, including you, Brutally Lauren. I never, ever, ever want to see you again on my channel or reach out to me again. You showed me tonight that you're incapable of removing the drama to connect with a real content creator. You showed me that, you know what, you'd rather, sit here and let people bash me because they're bringing you some traction rather than getting rid of them and rebuilding with real quality people. So you basically answered, you answered whether you want to be a part of my channel or not by what you didn't do. Okay? So you made your bed, lay in it. All of you people over there on Brutally Lauren's channel, every single one of you has some serious issues that you need to work through. And you can go ahead and work on them on your own time and leave me the fuck out of it. Okay? I'm going my way. You guys go your way. I don't want to hear from you anymore. I'm done. 8-Bit, thank you very much for being on the show, bro.
No problem.
Yeah, no, Brianna's getting banned too. Lucy, did Brianna talk shit about me? I know she was on the panel. I'm going to go back and check. But I'm probably going to remove Brianna as well. Yeah, because if Brianna was on the right side of the fence, if Brianna was doing the right thing, she would be here. She would not have been in that stream talking shit about me. Did she talk shit about me, Lucy? Let me wait for a second, 8-bit. Lucy, you've probably been going over there on a different browser. Does anybody know, did Brianna talk shit about me? Yeah. Well, we'll find out. I'll go check it out myself. 8-bit, I'll be in touch with you tomorrow morning, bro. If you're around, I'll help you for about an hour, fix your stuff. And that's that. Thank you, 8-bit. Thank you to the chat. We will see you all. I probably will not be live tomorrow morning. I probably won't be live again until Monday morning or early afternoon. Have a great night, everyone. Well, Lucy, send me that shit to my email afterwards, please, if you can. And then I'm going to go ahead and just remove Brianna. I'm going to ban Brianna and ban Brutally Lauren. All these people connected to the drama sphere are getting the fuck out of here. And I don't care if I only get 2 viewers initially. We're going to start fresh, 8-bit, and we're going to connect with the right people. All right, 8-bit, say goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye, 8-bit. Bye. 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 See you. Bye.